Hello friends, myself is Danda Kumar. I am taking electrical machine design for the electrical engineering students. So, as per the previous lecture scheme, we are just discussing about the electrical engineering material. This topic will be continued from the previous lectures, and right now we are discussing the different types of material which we are using just for the insulation of the devices. First is the asbestos. This material is mechanically weak even when woven with cotton fibers and is a poorer insulating material as compared with fiberglass. Laminates of asbestos with synthetic resins have good mechanical strength and thermal resistivity. Asbestos in the form of wire and strip. Coverings have resilience and abrasion resistance. Space factor is very low for them. So different structures of this type of material will be available over here. That it can be available in the form of a cotton. So it can easily wrap over the devices which we are like to produce the protection. Next will be the cotton fiber. Fiber cotton woven from acetylate cotton recently developed have remarkable resistance to heat rendering. They are much less hygroscopic than ordinary cotton materials will be available. Next is the polymers. Polymers in the form of nylon tapes have high mechanical strength and have a good space factor on account of their thickness. Nylon film is one of the few plastic films having adequate resistance to temperature and can withstand the tearings. So this will be the example which we are finding over the picture, that these are the two figures of the polymers are available. Next is the synthetic resin enables. These enables of the vinyl acetate or nylon tapes have an excellent smooth finish and have been used for much windings. With considerable improvement in winding times and length of needle turn, they also give good bindings to windings. So this type of insulation we are providing over the winding so that the winding will be properly insulated and never be touched with each other as per the synthetic resins enables will be providing over the winding, and the winding will be thinner in nature. This will be the structure of the synthetic resins, how we are providing over the cables, and how after the providing this kind of insulation, how the wire will be look like this. These are the another examples. This will indicate a single wire cord will be there, and that will be insulated by the synthetic resin, and it will indicate the multiple conductors will be insulated by the same material, and again we are providing another material which will be given as the outer part of the insulation. Next one is the slot lining material. These materials in the past have been mica composites. However, the mica content is easily damaged in the forming. So we are using a different type of material. In small motors, a two-ply varnished cotton cloth banded to press board is found satisfactory. But on the other hand, three-ply material may serve for heavier winding. So this type of material we are finding over here, that there is a structure of this one. This will be the plastic in nature, or we are saying that this is the material which is related to the mica, which will be provided in between the slots, and then we are providing the winding under over this one. So this will be the structure which we are finding over the side, and the coil will be inserted within the winding of this. And so it will be give you the protection against the winding and the core of the stator or the rotor structure. It will be again indicated for the largest. If the size of the machine is larger, then automatically the insulation will be providing will a different structure. So the size of the insulation will be changed And this is the machine which we are opting just to provide this type of insulation, so that this will be the role which will be indicated over here, and this role will be helping to place this type of insulation over the floors of the machine, and it will be tightened over here so that the conductor is never released outside of the body during the office. Next insulation will be the wood. Wood, the form of synthetic resin impregnates compressive lamination, has proven itself to be a robust and accurate material for packing blocks, coil sports, and the spacer. Next will be the silicone. Silicones are semi-organic material with a basic structure of alternate silicon and oxygen atoms. They are extremely resistant to heat. They act as binders in Class H insulation and permit their continuous operations at 180 degrees Celsius. Even when they disintegrate by excessive temperatures, the residues in the insulated silicon. Silicons are water repellent and anti-corrosive in nature. They are used in dry, oil-less transformers, traction motors, mill motors, and miniature aircraft machines operating over a winding temperature of 200 to minus 40 degrees Celsius. They have a high thermal conductivity, improved heat transfer coefficient, which facilitates heat dissipation from conductor. There will be the insulation will be provided as per the structure over here. What initial part is a conductor, it will wrap by the silicon bar, then the silicon rubber will be placed over the insulation. So it will provide the double insulation over the structure of the conductor. And this will be the ending of the insulation part of the machine. Thank you.